Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, February 19th, 2019. Well, we have a lot to talk about, so let's dive right into it. High pressure is currently building into the region. That's leading to a northwesterly wind around 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour at times. That is transporting a cold, dry air mass into the region. As you can see, dew points are in the single digits and lower teens, and temperatures ranging from the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior. Upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. So a bit chilly out there, and the current satellite picture basically shows just a few scattered clouds as high pressure is in control. However, trouble is brewing. We have this high pressure system that's going to be sliding off towards the St. Lawrence River Valley and then towards northern New England by tonight. That high pressure will start to support what's called cold air damming, basically cold air running right up against the Appalachian Mountains. Meanwhile, this low pressure system will intensify and drive plenty of moisture is basically building over the Gulf Coast and send it right up into our neck of the woods. And that means a wintry mix of mess just in time for the evening rush hour tomorrow. Oh joy. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, scattered cloud cover, pretty tranquil for the most part. High temperatures in the mid-30s. A bit chilly, but tranquil. For tonight, look for high pressure moving right over the region, winds becoming light and variable, and then developing out of the east by tomorrow morning. Look for increasing clouds tomorrow morning with lows in the lower to mid-20s, upper teens towards the interior. It's going to be chilly. Then we're going to start to see snow developing late in the morning hours on through the afternoon. Now, what's going to be key here in this whole forecast for late tomorrow morning on through the evening hours will be the transition from snow to sleet, which I think is going to be pretty quick, okay? So we're going to see a bit of a snow-sleet mix, and that's going to hold down the snow accumulation in many locations. The more snow you get, the more snow accumulation, obviously. So we're going to watch that. But then that transition from sleet to freezing rain and rain is what's going to be a very important aspect in this forecast. The more cold, dry air out ahead of this storm tomorrow morning, the longer that transition will be from freezing rain to rain. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. So in the forecast that we have in place, along the coast, again, this range is mostly due to how much snow versus sleet actually falls. The more sleet you get, the closer you are going to be towards that 1-inch snowfall amount along the coast. And that transition is going to be also pretty quick over the interior around the Poconos, northwestern New Jersey. However, notice to the west of Philadelphia, I got 4 to 8 inches of snow. Why? Why more snow further south? Well, the reason why is because the transition from snow to sleet is going to take a little bit longer due to various reasons, which I discussed in the premium discussion. In these areas, you're going to see snow a little bit longer, so you're going to see more snow accumulation, but the same process will take hold in the afternoon hours, going to sleet and then to freezing rain. So over the interior, where that cold air at the surface is going to last a lot longer, we're looking at anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of ice. Now, I might be a little bit low in a few spots here with the ice accumulation, but whether it's 1/4 of an inch or 1/3 of an inch, it's still going to be icy. So definitely tomorrow evening is not a good time to be traveling with this freezing rain. As you head towards the coast, still looking at a trace to 1/10 of an inch of ice. Now, I'm going to be watching the New York City Metro very carefully here for those dew points in the morning hours and see how they respond, because much like the last event last week, that cold, dry air lingered a little bit longer than what was expected. Now, the air mass that we're dealing with in this storm is a little bit warmer. It's not exactly an Arctic air mass, so I think that the transition is going to be at a faster rate, but we're going to have to watch that very carefully. So again, looking at that 1 to 4 inch snowfall amount with a trace to 1/10 of an inch of ice, and then everyone goes over to rain after about 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. So again, regardless of the snowfall amount, the key here will be the icy conditions once again, and that threat for some freezing rain leading to some very treacherous driving conditions. So all of that clears out by the time we get to Thursday morning. Temperatures through this period will be steadily rising. So on Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll start off in the mid-20s and we'll rise into the lower to mid-30s, upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior. Those temperatures continue to rise through the day on Thursday as this storm is exiting. So look for some lingering showers in the morning, followed by clearing skies in the afternoon as a cold front moves through. While that's happening, temperatures will be rising into the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast. So it's going to be a warm afternoon, and then that cold front moves through. On Friday, high pressure will be in place with sky cloud cover. Look for lows in the upper 20s, highs in the lower to mid 40s. On Saturday, high pressure remains in place with sky cloud cover, lows in the lower 30s, highs in the upper 30s. On Sunday, an area of low pressure lifts up through the Great Lakes with a warm front through the region. That's going to lead to periods of rain, heavy at times, lows in the mid 30s, maybe a little bit of a snow-sleet mix over the far northern interior, the highest elevations, but even there that goes over to rain, maybe an inch of snow out of that. Look for temperatures to rise into the upper 40s to lower 50s, thus everyone going over to rain. On Monday, a few cold fronts move through with an isolated shower here and there and temperatures falling through the day. Lows in the upper 30s, highs in the lower 40s. And on Tuesday, high pressure will be in place with clear skies. Chilly, but tranquil. Lows in the lower to mid 20s, highs in the mid 30s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Again, the key tomorrow will be icy roadways. So regardless of whether you get 1 inch or 4 inches of snow or 8 inches of snow out towards Lancaster, it doesn't matter. What matters is the sleet and freezing rain. So even if you don't see enough snow to make a snowman, it's still going to be icy. So definitely use some caution for tomorrow evening's rush hour. As always, stay safe out there.